Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Janelle coming back at you finally with another video. I just want to do some updates really quick. First one is, if you notice, my background's still the same because I was at school for 2.3 seconds because my advisor lied to me and said I was going to graduate, and when I'm not, and I'm missing like 12 credits for my major and blah 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 blah. They said I need like 30 in order to graduate, so I said fuck it, I'm taking a break for a while, and I'm like, I just couldn't mentally do it, so I came back home. And if you notice, my background is a complete and utter disaster. That is why, because I'm still trying to unpack and everything. And another quick little update is I decided to get a puppy, a pit bull puppy, which is what I always wanted, but the timing works, but at the same time it doesn't, because the puppy is only 5.5 weeks old. So by the time I get ready to go to Korea, he's going to be almost 6 months old, which is crazy because I have an apartment already in Myeongdong, which is 20 minutes from my school, which is awesome. I knew from the beginning that they weren't going to be able to provide accommodation, no pets allowed. It's just the standard in Korea. Even though a lot of people have pets, they're just like in certain a lot of apartments are like just no pets at all. So I asked them, can I take my bunny Jihyun, and they're like, yeah, it's fine. And then, can I take my puppy? He's like, yeah, sure. And then I asked him, hey, how much would it I'll pay so much on top of whatever the rent is, just because I want to keep him and I probably don't have to get rid of him. And he's like, yeah, that's fine, just gonna add another like $80 on top of your rent, which is whatever. And there's no deposit, which is the best part. But for this video, mostly I wanted to do like a piercings update kind of thing, even though this is a really random video and it's all over the place. Like for like my tongue piercing, I've had that for probably almost 3 months now. At first it was sore and it was hard to eat and talk and stuff for the first like week and a half, because I decided to thread it through instead of like going back to get it re-pierced, even though the middle is open but the top and bottom close really quick, which is natural when you take out a piercing. The skin's first reaction is to close. So I put it back in, and for a while there are 2 flabs of skin on top and on bottom, but the one on bottom is completely and utterly gone because obviously mouthwash, washing it every day, it's fine now. And another one I wanted to do, and there's no pain, thank God. The pain is completely gone. It's painless. Instead of using I switched my bar from a Bioplast bar to a metal one, because it's just easier for me, even though I like Bioplast and it does really well on my skin. It's just, I was afraid of, I kept playing with it and bending it, and I got annoyed because the bar was literally like that. And I'm like, I don't want it to be a curved barbell. It's meant to be straight, not curved. So I switched it, kept the same balls, just switched the bar to a metal one so I can't play with it anymore. And then on to the next piercings I want to update you guys on are my nipple piercings. It's been over, I want to say it's close to 2.5 months since I've had these, since I re-pierced them myself, because I'm like, I had them pierced once before 4 years ago. I had them for 2.5, almost 3 years, and I'm like, you want to know what? I was getting fed up because they kept flaring up and everything, which if you stop taking care of it, what's going to happen? And after I pierced them, I decided, hey, I'm going to use Bioplast instead of metal. And I ended up doing that for a while, but then it started to flare up, so I switched to my metal barbells. And I haven't really had any incidents with that one incident because it flared up and it was really sore, and I was cleaning to take care of it gently, of course, because it's in a sensitive area and it hurt like a bitch, and it was bloody and it was disgusting. But it's fine now. It's doing a lot better, and none of them are flaring up. But it's going to get colder soon, so I might switch back to Bioplast just to be safe, because that shit hurts when they're not fully healed in the winter. Because when I first got them pierced, that's what happened, and it was just a gross mess. On to the next piercing that I want to update you guys on is my I guess you can say my inverse piercing. I originally did it myself, but then I went to some dude who re-pierced it for me, but instead of like doing a little pinch, he did like an inch of skin, which really is really inconvenient because it messes with a lot of like my clothes and shirts and everything. It's just, and my belts, and just a fucking pain in the ass. But I can show you guys that one real quick. The scar where I originally pierced it was too low and crooked, but it's still there, and sometimes it'll be red because my belly button's flaring up. But I'm still taking care of it and everything. I I did keep the 1-inch bar, and I switched the silver balls to colored ones, but they just kept hurting my piercing and yanking it because they're big, and just my pants were pushing on it and pulling on it, and so it got irritated really quickly. So I said, screw it, I'll just deal with the smaller balls, only because it's easier and it doesn't hurt as bad. Sometimes it will hurt, but I will show you guys really quick. So here it is. You can see it is still a mess. You can see the scar right here from the previous piercing, and here is top ball, bottom ball. It's still red in some places, like this little piece right here will flare up and it's annoying. But all in all, like, I really love the piercing. It's just a pain in the ass because it's so damn long and it makes it harder to find jewelry. And I thought I would have to go on Amazon and order like the prenatal jewelry, but no, because 1.5 inches is what I think is what it starts at, and I don't need that. I can actually probably get away with 7/8 of an inch too, 7/8 and an inch, but it's just easier having the inch, only because just in case if it flares up, it has room to do its thing. But I might downsize to a 7/8 of an inch, just because it'll be more snug instead of having wiggle room. Even though it's good to have wiggle room just in case, like I said, it swells up and it flares up and everything gets all nasty and gooey. But here it is one more time. So there's the bottom, there's the top. Here's my navel. But yeah, for a while I was wearing like just plain stainless steel silver balls in my piercings, and then I'm like, I kind of like to have some color, but normally I just do like just normal stainless steel, except in my tongue and these piercings. But I mean, no one's gonna see it, so I'm like, I really don't give a shit what color it is. But sometimes I like to spice it up and have something colorful to look at. But yeah, those are all the piercings updates and everything, and all the updates in general. School's a bitch right now. I'm gonna go back, but I'm prolonging it because I just wasn't emotionally ready to handle all that bullshit, even though like, you'll be done in May. I'm like, I'm not going to be here in May. I don't care about walking because I'm going to be in Korea end of February. And I have to get everything ready for that, with prepping the animals ready to go. All the, not the shots. I just have to get the papers ready. And then for him, I have to get the shots and blah, 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 blah. And then for piercings, it's been over a month for that. 2.5 to 3. And then three months or so for this. So that's all for like this update / piercing Wednesday stuff, and hopefully I can get back on schedule with my like videos and stuff. I know they're shit, and I'm shit at recording or editing, and my channel is shit. But anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. All my links will be in the description box below, and I will see you guys next time.